Hello, good morning. Welcome to the temple.
ដំបូងគាត់ចង់សួរពីដំណើរជីវិតយើងជាព្រះសង្ឃហ្នឹងតាំងពីបួសជាព្រះសង្ឃរហូតមកឥឡូវហ្នឹងដំណើរជីវិតហ្នឹងយ៉ាងម៉េចហើយចឹងណាបង
ជីវិតយើងអ្នកបួសវាខុសពីអ្នកស្រុកចឹងជីវិតយើងអ្នកបួសរៀងឆ្ងាយអំពីការសប្បាយលេងសើចចឹងណាហ្នឹងហើយចឹងមកស្ងប់ស្ងាត់នៅវត្តព្រះសង្ឃហ្នឹងមានការងារ3ទី1គឺការមានវិន័យself discipline ទី2សមាធិហើយនឹងទី3ចម្រើនបញ្ញា
We will enter more in detail.
Okay.
Okay. Of the 3 principles. First, knowing yourself. How did you do it? How do you do it every day to know you better in your life as a adult?
The first principle is about self-discipline. It's about following the rule. It's about abide by the law of Buddhism. So, as a monk, you need to be self-preserved. Self-preserved means just to be ethical, to be moral, to behave properly. For example, before you can eat 3 times. Now when you become a monk, you cannot eat only two meals a day, breakfast and lunch. Another thing like you can go out and drink and dance, but being a monk you cannot do that. So you need to discipline yourself not to enjoy the pleasure. Yeah. New monk need to stay with the elder monk for 5 years to learn about discipline as a monk. And the teacher has to take care the students to make sure that they behave properly inside the temple and outside the temple. There are 2 levels of ordination of being a monk. The first one is a novice, a small monk, and the second one is higher ordination, a bhikkhu. So when you are up to 20 years old, you can be a bhikkhu. Okay. And a novice from 12 or 10 to 19 is a time for being a novice.
Today you are known by everyone, and you share your words to a lot of people. How did you get to this? What was your development to be now a very famous monk and heard by a lot of people?
We all experience some difficulties in life. So I see a lot of people suffering, physically and mentally especially. And I thought that the teaching of the Buddha can help them, can alleviate the level of suffering a little bit. So that is why I take a small pieces of the teaching of the Buddha at a time and just go straight to their heart. I don't talk too much, too long, but short, but to make sure that that teaching go to their head and go to their heart.
To become influenced as you are today, how did you manage it? What did you do concretely to be heard and to share your teaching?
To make short videos and publish online, like Facebook or YouTube. Okay.
And when did you start teaching with the social networks? Quand est-ce que vous avez commencé?
I think it's 2016 something.
Okay.
But I start even earlier on 2010, 2005, 2011, 12, and
Okay.
so on. Yeah, yeah.
Because you are very influenced in Cambodia. You have a lot of followers, and but it's in Cambodian. It's
Yeah.
not in English. Or so, will you start to share something in English or to underline just for us to follow as well?
Oh,
Donc je lui demande quand est-ce qu'il va commencer à le traduire.
I start doing some video, but not many. I hope that I need to take some more time to learn English. Doing
what you do as a monk and communicate on social networks and share Buddha's words, what is your aim for that? Is it to have more young people becoming monks, or is it something else?
The main purpose is just to help people to somehow find ways to make their life easier or happier. So that is the main purpose. They once they understand, they can come to the temple. Either they become a monk or not, that's okay, no problem.
Okay.
But as long as they are happier, that is my aim.
Okay. What kind of device? Merci. Advice. What kind of advice do you give to young people that are coming here to learn?
First advice is help them or teach them to share. Okay, be generous, sharing. Okay, whatever you have. The second one, to somehow have a self-discipline, a moral code. Don't harm anybody, don't hurt anyone. What we call the precepts in Buddhism. So like respect human rights, something is a modern term for that. The third thing is to be able to take care of your mind. And that is the difficult part. And that is the most important one. And that's why we help them to share, teach them, help them to understand the importance of sharing, self-discipline, but most importantly, the third one here, the mind. How can you take care of your mind? How not to mentally suffer? And if you go to that stress and depression, how can you help yourself out? That is through meditation, through understanding the reality of life. So that is the three
Okay.
teaching. Yeah.